Hello everyone, and welcome back to Penn State Sports Night. I'm your host, Matt Szczypiorski, and this evening I am joined by analysts Jeremy Ganes and Stu Reid. Tonight we'll be looking at the 5 best plays from Week 5 of the NFL season. We saw multiple one-handed catches, great individual efforts, and clutch plays. Stu, let's start with you and take a look at the 5 best plays from the weekend.
Thanks, Matt. You're right. There were some incredible plays this weekend. And let's start off with Patrick Mahomes. I mean, no other quarterback in the league would even attempt to make that throw. Rolling to the left, across his body, throwing to the middle of the field. I mean, that's ridiculous. And that's just another reason why he's the best quarterback in the league, in my opinion at least. And I think he's worth all that $500 million that he signed.
Yeah, that's an incredible play. As you said, he's going across the field there. Most quarterbacks, it's a big no-no to throw across your body like that, but he's one of the few guys that has the arm strength to really just sling it across the field at a really weird angle. We've seen him make plays like that very often in his young career. But as we move on to this second play here, you have my lowly Jets getting absolutely sauced by DeAndre Hopkins. A little fuzzy, but you can see Kyler Murray going deep, has all the time in the world. And DeAndre Hopkins, and we'll see it again here, he hauls it in with one hand against his chest.
Takes a brutal hit.
Yeah, big hit by the safety coming in there at the end. And we'll see it again one more time. Lamar Jackson, the Jets quarterback, not the Ravens quarterback, of course. We'll see it here on the replay. You can see he gets behind Jackson, who can only just try and get his hand in there. You can see Hopkins secure it with the one arm and then pin it with the second arm as he goes to the ground to secure it against the guy. The safety coming in for that late hit, for the second hit on the contact there. You know, it's a very, very good athletic catch. Really hard to track a ball like that as you have a guy all over you, and then to take the hit afterwards. This is what DeAndre Hopkins does. He's one of the best receivers in the league. You know, you can see that connection with him and Kyler Murray growing with every passing week.
With that, we've got a sensational kick return by the Colts. And look at this. This is one of my favorite plays in the NFL. 102 yards. I mean, the Colts returner coming up the side and just hits a nasty back juke right here to get free. Boom, and he's gone. And, I mean, that's why everyone loves a kick return. It happens so rarely, and it's such a great play to see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I really love the part of the play, too, if we get to see it again, is once he gets that initial burst, he's near the near sideline. You can see him kind of look across the field and see that he has that diagonal angle to get to the end zone, and he just makes that one cut and just goes all the way across the field. He knows no one's going to catch him that way.
Kick returners might have just gone out of bounds right there, seeing that you have nothing, but, of course, he takes a step back, and he's gone. 102-yard kick return. Love to see it.
And we'll go to our fourth play coming up here. OBJ hasn't been playing great in his Browns career, but he makes a big play, has a huge day here. Baker Mayfield has all this time, finds him deep down the field. OBJ just makes a huge catch. He's known for that concentration with the ball in the air, and we'll see it again to really get that close look. As we watch it in slow-mo, he kind of just gets it with both hands initially in the air. The defensive back goes to push it out. The ball does come loose, but OBJ has the concentration as he's falling backwards to land with it on his forearm and kind of tuck it in before it hits the ground. How you have the concentration to bring a ball in like that as the defender's weight is kind of coming down on you, making you go back on your head, I have no idea. But that's the Odell of old that we've seen, and he's making a bit of a resurgence making a play like that.
Ridiculous. I mean, his helmet was getting pulled off, and he couldn't even see the ball catching it. The hand-eye coordination that's required for that, it's like superhuman, you know, crazy. But now, here we go. Moving on to our number one play of the week. We've got Jimmy Graham on the Chicago Bears, 6'8", 260, tight end, goes up for it, gets a smaller defensive back, and hauls it in with one hand. I mean, that's as good of a catch as you're ever going to see, you know? Putting the Bears up before halftime, too, getting his teammates fired up. That's just a great play by Jimmy Graham. What it takes to catch a ball like that while fighting off a defender, it's ridiculous. And Jimmy Graham, you know, he's already got 4 touchdowns on the year, and that's one less than he had with 2 years on the Packers. So Jimmy Graham's looking like, you know, good old Saints dunk the ball on the field goal post, Jimmy Graham, but it's a fantastic play, and we love to put that as our number one play.
Thanks, Stu. Great list, guys. Can't wait to see what's in store for next week's packed slate of games. For Jeremy Ganes and Stu Reid, I'm Matt Szczypiorski, and thank you for tuning into this edition of Penn State Sports Night. We will see you all next week.
Thank you for watching this edition of Penn State Sports Night. If you're a fan of our content, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more clips. Also, follow us on Twitter at PSSN TV. and on Instagram at PSU Sports Night to keep up with all the action. For all my colleagues, we are Penn State Sports Night.